Happy employees are often the best indicator of a well-run organization, but nice skipper Dante appears anything but content with Sir Jim Ratcliffe's running of the League One side. And Manchester United fans may be wise to heed his words after the club captain went public with his disdain for how nice has been run of late. Ratcliffe is understood to be one of two major frontrunners still in with a chance of purchasing United from the Glazer family this year in a deal expected to cost in the region of £6 billion. "I think at some point you have to be clear in what you're saying," League One veteran Dante recently told L'Équipe. "To maintain a project, maybe you need to speak less about objectives and work in silence to create an environment of competitors. Because the expectation is even bigger, and then after, people are frustrated. The best thing to do is to prepare as quickly as possible for next season in order to start it well." Many United supporters have been excited at the prospect of Ineos founder Ratcliffe taking the reins at Old Trafford. A longtime fan of the club and native of Manchester who was recently named the second wealthiest man in Britain, one can see why he would appeal more than the seemingly apathetic Glazers. But Nice are on track to miss out on European qualification for the second time in 4 seasons since he took over the club. Les Aiglons recruited established names like Aaron Ramsey, Ross Barkley and Kasper Schmeichel last summer, but Dante questioned the spree of signings. The former Brazil international went on to express concerns over the lack of consistency and a concise vision at the Allianz Riviera, with too many transfers last season disrupting the club's momentum. "Do you remember how many players came in at the end of the transfer window last summer? 6 left, 6 arrived," he added. "It's difficult in these conditions. Simply, we mustn't make the same errors. If someone wants my opinion, the earlier we organize ourselves, the better it will be. If we want to aim higher, we have to anticipate things and put the values of the organization in place." 48-page FA Cup preview on sale now. History will be made on June 3 as, for the first time, Manchester City and Manchester United meet in the FA Cup final. This special souvenir publication is the perfect countdown to the clash, as Blues and Reds prepare for their showdown at Wembley. Packed with player features, analysis on the big game, the road to the final, a look back at City and United's previous FA Cup finals and a spotlight on Pep Guardiola and Erik ten Hag. It is a must for all fans as you build up to the match. Order your special souvenir edition here. Available to purchase in most participating supermarkets, high street retailers and independent newsagents in Manchester from May 17, 2023. For online purchases, postage and packaging applies. Worldwide shipping available. We lost 10 players, 10 arrived. The teams in the semi-finals of big competitions play together for 3-4 years. We changed everything last summer. There is a lack of coherence somewhere. I am sorry to say that. Fans often like to see a swath of new faces arriving every year, but Nice's turnover stands as a lesson that less is sometimes more. Manager Lucien Favre was sacked by the club in January after exiting the Coupe de France at the hands of third-tier Le Puy Foot. United have suffered from similar issues in recent years, with big money acquisitions like Harry Maguire, Jadon Sancho and most recently Antony struggling to produce as desired. Todd Boehly's £600 million splurge at Chelsea since taking over last year is further proof that more spending isn't always the solution. Ratcliffe has enjoyed some sporting success after Ineos rider Egan Bernal won both the Tour de France and Giro d'Italia after the Briton took over Team Sky in 2019. However, a questionable record in football ownership may have some supporters wondering whether he's the right man to inspire success at the Theatre of Dreams.